Hi, friends. It's Saturday. That means it's time for the Saturday Psychic Sampler. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother. Yeah, that's who I am. All right. And I am so excited and grateful I got here to see that as you're coming in, a lot of you have started us out with super chats and super stickers. So, Martha Vink, thank you so much for the generous super sticker. Jeannie Mnuchin, thank you so much for the generous super sticker. Laura T, thank you so much for the generous super chat. And Claire C, thank you so much for the generous super chat. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm verklempt. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Super chats and super stickers are a way you can show your support for this broadcast. You can also see that some of the people here have their names in green with a little sun after their name. That means that they are members, which means they make a monthly commitment to this channel. Now, if you choose to become a member, you can stop at any time. That's okay. There are 3 different levels of membership, and members, please note that I've uploaded 3 new just little tarot videos for you. Depending what level you're at, there's at least 1 video for all y'all, maybe more. And we've also got not 1, but 2 members only live streams scheduled for December and January. So shout out to all the members and a huge, huge thank you to those 4 folks, Martha, Jeannie, Laura, and Claire, who have already supported this broadcast with super chats and super stickers. It's really appreciated. All right, so it's Saturday. This is when we squeeze the juice and spill the tea. Specific questions only. The more specific, the better. I do want to remind you that we have a free class for everybody Tuesday night coming up, 7 p.m., Chakras for Tarot Readers. How do we work with our chakras to be better tarot readers? 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Please do join us. I also want to remind you that StarCon is quickly approaching. January 21st through 23rd, online on Excelivant's events management platform and in person at the Doubletree by Hilton Executive Meeting Center in Palm Beach Gardens. Get your tickets now. Ticket prices range from $50 to $425. There's definitely a ticket there for you. Starcon.com. STAARCON.com. Okay, we are going to get into it right away. And the first question that I see is from Martha. Martha, thank you again so much for the super sticker. Really, really appreciate it. Question. In the process of getting my house ready to go on the market, the contractor mistakenly cleared it out before I was done. Oh my gosh, it is a traumatic long story, and I am so sorry. Was he alone or was there a woman too? What an interesting question. Let's see. I believe there was a woman there too. And maybe that's sort of part of the story. The whole thing feels a little weird. I wonder how much this was a mistake and how much it was strategic. So I am so sorry. I know that is traumatic. On the other hand, in some ways, A, there may be legal recourse, A, but B, on some level, emotionally, spiritually, it's about letting go and moving on. All right. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. And again, thank you so much for helping out with the super sticker. Jeannie Mnuchin, so nice to see you. Thank you so much for being a member of this channel. And thank you for the generous super sticker. Really appreciate all of your support. Okay, so I know you just got a new kitten and you're having trouble keeping the kitten Dulcie out of forbidden areas with tall screens. The kitty was on a high beam the other day. Is the problem fixed? If not, what do I need to do? All right, let's see what we got going. So Dulcie is an adventuresome kitty. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So, have you done what you needed to do so far to fix the problem, to keep Dulcie out of places that could be harmful to Dulcie or also harmful to your property and artwork? Let's see what we have here. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. But let us never underestimate the mind and determination of the kitty. I think this is going to be a situation where the kitty will find ways to do things you do not want the kitty to do, and then you'll have to react. Do I see the kitty getting hurt in all of this? Maybe surprised, but I don't think hurt. And do I see any of your precious artwork getting hurt? I think you've got that pretty well protected at this point. So you're doing better here. And then finally, will Dulcie learn, sort of to behave in the way that is necessary to live in an artist's loft? And the answer is, yeah, that's going to take some time. But it will happen. And in the meanwhile, I think you just have to love the kitty and build your relationship. What else can you do? All right. Kim K, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Do I see Vegas, Cody, or another for September? All right, let's take a look. I'm going with Vegas. Would be my best guess. All right. Smile Soul 20, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. The next question I see is Laura T. Thank you so much for the generous super chat. Should I reschedule the Colorado trip? I wanted to travel after Christmas, but things aren't coming together. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think you need to. I think you need to reschedule. I'm so sorry. When it happens, it will be great. Rescheduling right now is the right thing. It is. Horace Van Dunn, Claire C., so nice to see both of you here. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for both of you being a member here. Claire C., yours is the next question I see. And thank you so much for the super chat where you say, I appreciate how hard you work for us. Thank you. That's really, really kind. I appreciate you being here and letting me work for you. And again, I thank you for being a member as well. Okay, so Claire, I think my grandfather is trying to tell me who was behind his killing by a hit-and-run driver. Was this connected to his work as a judge? Yes. I think 100% yes. Yes. Okay, White Magic Witch. Can I know what the next 3 months will be for me? That borderlines on not being a very specific question, I have to say. I'm going to do it, but I'd really like to encourage people to be as specific as you can in your questions on Saturday. That's what the Saturday Psychic Sampler is all about. Focus for the next 3 months for you. I wonder about education. If you're in school or thinking about going to school or taking some kind of certification program, something about like that, definitely career, work, money, those kinds of things. What's going to create stability for you is really the thing that seems to be on the docket. Okay, Maria Mary, nice to see you. I want to know what narrow next action toward me is. Is he willing to hurt me? Now, what do you mean by hurt? Do you mean like physically assault you? Do you mean emotionally hurt you? That's an interesting question. I do not think this is a person who is likely to physically assault you, but emotionally hurt you? Absolutely. Not, collateral damage is really the way it shows up. If you happen to get hurt in the situation, collateral damage is the way I would think this person would think of it. Okay, Delia Lossie. Okay, so yeah, no. This is the Saturday Psychic Sampler. We do specific questions. What an entire 12 months of 2022 will hold for you in general, in its very name, that's not specific. In the world of psychic reading, general is the opposite of specific. So I'm going to say, rephrase your question. Give me a specific question, please. Okay, Night Wisdom Tarot. Can I know my client family action toward me? Will they pursue it legally for the refund or just try to ruin my reputation? They just ghosted me. Hope they don't hurt me. Okay. Will they pursue it legally? And obviously I'm not an attorney. But my guess is they probably will not pursue it legally. Obviously, if you have questions, consult an attorney. But my guess is they will not. Will they try to ruin your reputation? Maybe a little, but if your reputation is good enough, they shouldn't be able to do much to it. Okay. Diana Price, so nice to see you. Thank you so much for being a member here. Am I going to get the SEO editing job for the poker site? For the record, I love poker and was an aspiring pro at one point. So that would be a really good fit for you because you're also, you're an online person. You got all that going. Are you likely to get this job? I think you have, I'm sorry, it is 50-50. And the thing is, it may be that the job is not all you think it is. So you may get the job, but then find out it's not what you think. So it's good to pursue. It's good to check it out. I'm 50-50 about whether this is going to work out or not, though. What's the best thing that could happen here? The best thing that could happen here is you'd get the job and it would be okay. Not great, but okay. This is not going to be a great situation. Worst case scenario, you don't get the job, but even if you don't get the job, I feel like they might offer you something, some sort of an opportunity. So, this is not the thing, but it's something that could be added into all the things to make up what's going to bring you stability. Let's put it that way. Okay, Moonlight Tarot. What will happen between me and Adele? His next move, we just got back together. Oh my goodness, you are a glutton for punishment, aren't you? So, I feel like for a minute, it's going to feel good. It's going to be nice. And then there will probably be more of the same. So if you want it to go differently, remember what we've said before. The only way to make it go better with him is just to agree to everything he says, let him have complete control of the situation, and just do everything he wants, when he wants, how he wants. That's what it's going to take with him. You know that. Oh, and Claire C., thank you so much for that. Yes, liking the video is very helpful, and I see many of you, perhaps all of you have. That's wonderful. Okay, let's see. Okay, Lexi, so nice to see you here. This is the Saturday Psychic Sampler, where we do specific questions only. So ask me a specific question. All right. Chara Saddlemeyer. Whether it's me or someone else doing a reading for me, I get a time for healing. Is there anything specific I should be focused on healing? What a wonderful question. Thank you. Yeah, a few things. You want a list? Here's a list. Your own basic self-esteem, especially having to do with like your right to take up space, your right to take up air, your right to be here. You need to work on root chakra healing, your right to exist and your right to have a good life. And then that comes into financial healing. and even some physical stuff too. So root chakra is really the key here. But then there is also healing your spiritual connection to your higher power. So it's like crown and root. And then all of that comes into learning to trust yourself. How is that for a list? Karen Winkle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. What do I need to know about the bridal shower I'm hosting next weekend? Man, you've had so many family events over the last little bit, haven't you? What do you need to know about the bridal shower? People will attend. And be prepared, like there's going to be a mix of personalities there. I think you should have a lot of activities planned, the bridal shower games and things of that nature, and have more planned than you're going to need, because with the particular mix of personalities, it may or may not be necessary, but you might need to fill some awkward conversation space. So have a lot of things to do. Okay, Von Ray, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Ashley, nice to see you. Okay, Rosie Telser, my daughter Alina has a mathematics test on Monday. We hope it's not so difficult. Let's see, how will it be? She's nervous about it, but she's always nervous about testing. I think she's likely to do very well. It's going to be sort of hard, but she's capable of it. She's likely to do well. Hey, Ronnie, so nice to see you here. Thanks for being here. Ashley, what do I need to know about my boyfriend's upcoming court case? I just wonder if we know the whole story here. I feel like he maybe has not shared the whole story, and I'm afraid, he's not going to get a fair shake. I'm really kind of worried, but I also think he may not be helping his case by not being forthcoming enough. So it's concerning. It's concerning. I don't think the outcome, I don't think the outcome is terrible, but it may not go the way he wants. And I'm wondering if you've got the right attorney. I mean, this is concerning, and I'm very sorry for that. So it's not a terrible outcome, and that's good, but may not be the outcome we're looking for. All right. And goodness gracious, Ronnie, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. All right. Okay. Sarah, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for being a member here. I asked my grandmother's spirit to send me a red bird so I know she's there. By the way, I love that technique. Very specific activation of, let me be specific about the sign I'm looking for. Well done. I love that. Everyone pay attention to that. This morning, a red pigeon, I didn't even know there was such a thing, sat next to me for 10 minutes. Oh my goodness gracious. I feel like we need a noise for that one. That's just too cool. What is the message from my grandmother? I mean, the obvious message is, I hear you loud and clear. I'm with you and happy to be with you. That's so great. I love that. You just totally made my day. And I think that is the message. It really is. I'm listening. I'll do what I can to help you. Ask for what you need. I'm here for you. I like to spend time with you. All that good stuff. Von Ray, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. I took your advice and started online dating, but it's not going so well. That gets a sound effect too. Not finding anyone I'm compatible with. Will the online dating thing get better? And the answer is yes, 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 yes. Yes, and more yes. You got to keep it up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Just weed through the idiots. Weed through the idiots. Swipe, 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 swipe. Weed through the idiots until you find some good ones. Give it time. It's a needle in a haystack, but you have to give it time, and I think you could have good results. Okay, Smile Soul 20, thanks so much for being here and thanks for being a member here. I've been experiencing weird energy shifts with other people. Will I get my happy back? Oh, I am so sorry that that's going on. And I think it's going to take like a week. And I think what you need is like more physical activity, more time outside, which I know is hard because it's cold out now. But that's really what you need. And yes, you will get your happy back, but it's going to take a minute. Okay. Cassandra, nice to see you. So you and Gemini Sun. Okay. So nice to see you, Cassandra. Thanks for being a member. You're asking a question for Gemini Sun, who is also a member here. She would love to know if she will be receiving her old position back soon. And the answer is, I think so. That is my guess. I think it's coming, and I think it's coming soon. Okay, and you can ask a question for you too, Cassandra, if you'd like. Horse Van Dunn, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. What do I see for you through this month? Man, once again, not that specific. You're a member though, so you kind of get away with it. What do I see for you through this month? I wonder, do you do any writing? I wonder if you should be doing some writing. And I feel like there's moments where you're feeling spiritually disconnected, and I think we got to work on that. That's a little problematic. And other moments where you're like so connected, so it's like all on or all off. And so this sort of yes and no spiritual connection that you got to work on grounding out. And writing. I'm really a fan of writing for you right now. How was that? See, we did it. Elizabeth Moore, thank you for being here. Nice to see you. Karen Winkle, that's exactly what I needed to know. Worried nobody would come. No, they will come. Okay. Peggy Lou Leven, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. What does Spirit want me to know about my health? I'm starting to wonder if it's getting to the end. I don't think we're there yet. I mean, I know you have very serious health issues, but I don't think we're there yet. I really don't. And I do think there are some things cropping up or getting worse that are problematic, but I also think those things could get somewhat better too. So I think we still have to work at managing and getting better. I don't think we're done yet. I really don't. And thank you again for being here and being a member. Okay, Ronnie, thank you again for the super sticker. Wondering how Jay is currently feeling about our separation. His world is not complete without you. We've been through this before. He's starting to feel sheepish, and especially with the holidays. And he kind of goes back and forth between thinking he's completely right to do what he did and recognizing he's not. And he goes back and forth on that, like you know how he does. And I think he wants to come back. And he's thinking you'll probably let him do so because we've been there before, but that he's also thinking he knows you. And he knows at this point your requirements for coming back are going to be bigger, stronger than they were before. And can he live up to those requirements? And he wonders. And he knows he hasn't treated you fairly, and it's upsetting. And so those are all the things. Okay. Okay, Martha, I am so sorry for what happened there. Oh my gosh. I think the strategy is he wants to charge you for it. That's my feeling. And I think the woman may have taken some stuff. I think that was the strategy. Okay, yeah, there's a specific question. Delia Lossie, yes. What my meeting with my boyfriend will be like next week. I think you will meet. And I think it'll be nice. I think it'll be sweet. And I think there may be some talk of the future. Catherine Fan, so nice to see you. How does the Pisces feel about me? We hung out, but why isn't he texting? He seems to be busy with work, and he may not be like that much of a texting person. I think he likes you, but is confused by you in some ways and confused by how he's feeling and what this might be or might not be. I think he's a little overwhelmed. I think he's a little afraid. And I know he likes you, but I don't know if he'll move this forward or not because he's a wimp at the end of the day. Melissa H., nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm setting intentions for the Sagittarius new moon. I'm a Sagittarius, so I feel this could be potent. Any area I'm missing? What do the cards say about what I should focus on? I love this question. Focus on healing your heart and bringing in your heart's desires. And that may be specific to home, money, ancestral healing, and good things in relationship stuff. Okay. Okay, Elizabeth Moore, so nice to see you. I want to become a member. Excellent, excellent. Some phones you can do it on. Sometimes you have to be on a desktop. I'm not quite sure how that works. But just look for join or the little $sign, and please do become a member. We'd love that. Okay, feeling a little low lately during the holiday season. How can I snap out of this? I'm sorry to hear this. Honestly, the key is you need to do some writing. You need to write about the things you're feeling. You need to not feel guilty for what you're going through. And on some level, you need to sort of keep busy and accomplish some of the things you want to accomplish. Those are the things. And get a ticket for StarCon. That'll make you happy. Jackie Masters, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Any messages for me regarding this December in 2022? I'd like to make some changes in my life going forward and would like to know where my focus should be. Okay, you managed to pull it out in the end and make it specific enough that I'm not going to give you a hard time. Where should your focus be? Your focus should be on finding the right situation at work if you don't now have that, using your skills, tools, and abilities the way you want, building your psychic work, and having more confidence and self-esteem. And I want to say thank you so much, Elizabeth Moore, for the very, very generous super sticker. Most appreciated. All right. And thank you all for the feedback. I do read it. I don't always read it aloud, but I do see it. Okay, Rocky ML. Will my brother, Sibin Babu, get a new job before February 2022? And the answer is yes, I believe that he will. Horse Van Dunn, writing is something you love but is not done. Do it, do it, do it, my friend. Do it. Okay, Cassandra, thank you. We're both excited. I'm trying to think of something specific for me. Will my baby girl and I go through a safe and speedy delivery and recovery? Will she be on time, late, early? Oh, let's do both. I love pregnancy stuff. And thank you so much for being a member. And I think it's so great that you and Gemini Sun are both members here and are friends and are both pregnant together. That is like the best ever. And you're local too, aren't you? Are you local? You should come to StarCon. I don't know what you're going to do with the baby, but yeah. Maybe go to StarCon online this year, maybe. All right, so safe, speedy delivery. Yeah, I think it's going to be fine as that ever is. I think it's going to be fine. And Maybe just the teeniest taddest early, just teeny tad early. Not like medically weirdly early. Okay, I'm going to do this follow-up question. I was so confused because I thought the hangout went well. This is Catherine. Oh, and then you retracted your message. Right, because you know I don't usually do second questions, but I was actually interested in that. Oh, here it is. Okay. Should I approach him and text him and wait and see if he reaches out? No, ball's in his court. Put the ball in his court. It did go well, and that's what scared him. Because he's being a wuss. Yeah. Yeah. I think he liked you too much. I think that's what it came down to. All right. And hey, Rob and Renee, did you hear the part about Melissa doing manifestation on the new moon? Because it's new moon in Sag, and she's a Sag, it'll be extra special powerful. And you and I were talking earlier about your new moon manifestation. You're also a Sag. So do it, because it will be extra powerful. And an update on your men. So I want to go specifically, Robin Renee, thank you for being a member here. I want to be specific here about Eric. Now that we found out he's single and the cards have been a little positive and he wants to hang out, what about Eric? I don't know, man, still mixed. The energy with Eric is mixed. Possible though, but mixed. And as regards finding a right guy, it's coming. I promise you it's coming. I promise you it's coming, and it's going to be worth waiting for. But the timing is really hard to predict. Manifest. Okay. Anna, I'm so worried about my 15-year-old's hair loss. The serious conditions have been ruled out, and we're using ointment and supplements, but we're not seeing improvement yet. Is there hope? Man, alopecia is a hard thing. Is there hope that things would get better? I mean, there's always hope. And I sort of want to say, have you tried acupuncture? Have you tried, some of the other alternative things? It might make sense at this time. Yes, there is hope. But I keep thinking acupuncture. All right. Amber A, what will the rest of my day be like? I guess that's specific enough. I feel like it should be a day dedicated to self-care, but I don't think that it is. I think the rest of the day may require some work, be a little confusing, but okay. Okay. All right, my friends, from my perspective, I've come to the end of the questions. If I've accidentally missed you, I really apologize. Please do reiterate. If you have not yet asked a question and wanted to, please do. A special shout out to all the members. Remember, you have some new members only videos, so check them out. And remember, we have two, not one, but two members only live streams scheduled, one for December, one for January. Check that out. Real grateful thanks for all the people who helped out with super chats and super stickers. That really helps to keep this stuff going. I really appreciate it. I will be back Monday with the 3-card weekly reading at 9:30 a.m. And Tuesday evening, we have a free class, Chakras for Tarot Readers, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you do join us. And what else do I want to say? I want to say I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, or right here in person in Palm City. Please do reach out. You can schedule right on my website. Right on my website. That is ChristianaGaudet.com. You can also read my blogs. You can subscribe to my newsletter. There's a lot you can do on the website. And remember to get your ticket for StarCon in person or online. It is coming up. All right. Friends, I want to thank you all so much for being here. I will see you soon. Have a great weekend. Take very good care. Enjoy all the things. Thanks for being here. I'll look forward to seeing you Monday for the 3-card weekly reading and Tuesday for Chakras for Tarot Readers. Thank you so much. Take really good care.